How long do you think it would take most people to save their first million? Probably a lifetime. But what if I told you that spending money strategically could help you reach that goal in just 10 years? You might think that sounds counterintuitive. How can spending money actually help you accumulate more? Having observed countless successful entrepreneurs, I've noticed that those who understand how to spend strategically often become the wealthiest. Today, we're exploring 3 ways the wealthy approach money differently. First, they invest in closing information gaps. Most people willingly spend on tangible items like smartphones but hesitate to pay for crucial advice. Meanwhile, self-made entrepreneurs consistently invest in valuable information. Consider this real example. In 2006, an investor paid $620,000 to have lunch with Warren Buffett. When asked what wisdom he gained, he shared just 2 principles. Never invest in what you don't understand, and avoid short selling in debt. To the average person, this might sound like common sense advice not worth such a premium, but the investor called it his best investment, valuing that confirmation at 20% of his net worth. Why such different perspectives? The investor already knew and practiced these principles. He sought validation from the ultimate authority. This psychological need for expert confirmation is powerful. When you're bombarded with conflicting advice about saving versus spending, or whether to start a business, whose guidance do you follow? The answer lies in consulting proven experts in your specific field. Sometimes, a few key insights from the right person can be worth more than years of trial and error. This leads to a common mistake employees make: undervaluing information while overemphasizing hard work alone. When you join a new company, beyond doing your job well, understanding workplace dynamics, who influences decisions, which teams have growth opportunities, becomes crucial for advancement. This information often comes through building relationships, which might involve occasional meals or coffees with colleagues. Similarly, before starting any business, thorough market research is essential. Even setting up a simple stall requires understanding customer demographics, foot traffic patterns, and popular products. Without this data, you're essentially guessing, and 90% of such ventures fail. The transition from poor to wealthy thinking begins with recognizing money as a tool for gathering critical information, whether through direct consultation or personal research. The second difference lies in maintaining relationships and channels. I recently advised a software engineer whose manager offered him freelance work. After completing the project and receiving payment, he wondered whether to thank his manager with a gift. Conventional thinking suggests, I did the actual work. The manager already took his commission. Why should I give more? This mindset, while seemingly logical, misses the bigger picture. The manager's role in securing projects deserves compensation. Much like sales professionals earn commissions for connecting products with customers, rather than resenting this. Strategic thinkers express gratitude through small gestures, ensuring they remain top of mind for future opportunities. The engineer followed this advice, and his manager has since brought him more projects. This exemplifies the wealthy mindset, creating lasting business relationships through thoughtful reciprocity. The third distinction involves risk perception. Those struggling financially often seek 100% certainty before acting. In my videos about relationship building, a common question arises: what if I give a gift and receive nothing in return? My answer is straightforward. This will definitely happen sometimes. In any large enough sample, you'll encounter people who accept favors without reciprocating. The poor often become discouraged by such experiences, potentially abandoning relationship building altogether. The wealthy, however, accept this as part of the game. They understand that while individual gestures may not yield returns, consistently building relationships produces positive outcomes overall. Think of banks. They know some loans will default, but they don't stop lending. Instead, they assess creditworthiness and build the expected losses into their business model. Similarly, retailers account for shoplifting losses, and restaurants plan for occasional walkouts. Successful people accept that some will take advantage, but they don't let this paralyze them. They focus on the bigger picture, where the gains outweigh the losses. This ability to accept minor losses without emotional drain constitutes true mental strength in business. If you've ever passed on opportunities because you feared being taken advantage of, You've experienced how poverty mindset limits growth. The wealthy mindset acknowledges possible losses but focuses on calculated risks and long-term gains.